Harry wants to buy a rectangular rug that has a perimeter of 22 feet and a surface area of 30 feet squared, or 30 square feet. Find the dimensions of the rug. So let's go ahead and draw a quick sketch, kind of visualize what's going on. So we've got a rug, we've got a length, we've got a width. Let's identify what we know. So the perimeter is 22 feet. Well, perimeter is the length, the width, the length, the width. So just adding up all the sides. So 2L plus 2W would equal 22. And if we wanted to simplify that, we could divide 2 out of that. So L plus W equals 11. So we know the length and the width, those two sides, have to add up to be 11 feet. Now we know something else. The area is 30 square feet. So L times W equals 30 as well. Let me just write these two equations over here by each other. Now a lot of times with problems like this, you may be able to just almost stop right here. I'm going to show how to keep going and solve it if the numbers aren't as friendly. But we want two numbers that add to make 11 and multiply to make 30. Now I want you to kind of pause there. Think if you could think of a couple numbers that would do that. Okay, now if not, if the numbers aren't as friendly, let me show you algebraically how we could solve this. So we have two variables. Let's rewrite one of these expressions in terms of the other variables so we can substitute. So for example, in this top equation, I could say, well, W equals 11 minus L. I could just subtract L to the other side. So now I'm going to substitute that in right here. So L times 11 minus L equals 30. Now I have an algebraic equation with only one variable in it, and I'm in business. So let's go ahead and distribute. So this would give me 11L minus L squared equals 30. Now this happens to be a quadratic. Notice we've got a power of 2 here. So I'm going to rearrange it as L squared minus 11L plus 30 equals 0. Basically what I did is I added L squared over, subtracted 11L. I like to have a positive out here in front of my squared term. Now there's a lot of ways we can solve these. I'm going to try to factor. Are there two numbers that multiply to make 30 that also add to make 11? In this case, negative 11. Well, that was the same thing we had right here. We could identify that, couldn't we? So this will break down as L minus 6, L minus 5 would equal 0. In this case, L could be 6 or 5. Well, the L is going to be the longer side, so what is it? It's going to be 6. And then, of course, the shorter side, if we go back, is actually going to be our 5. So we just solved it. So L would be 6 feet, and W would be 5 feet. Certainly more than one way to solve problems like this, but that's one way that we could do it.